We've got stars, we've got artists, we've got cosplay. Harry Potter is here. Everybody's here. It is the grand opening of Icon Autographs here in Niagara Falls. Now, the big lead up now is June 7th, 8th, and 9th. Tell us about this year's Niagara Falls Comic Con and what you have planned.
It's our biggest year yet. We have over 50 celebrity guests headlined by Chevy Chase and Beverly D'Angelo. We have Spider-Man Shameik Moore for wrestling fans. We have a great wrestling lineup. Over 300 vendors, 100,000 square feet at the Niagara Falls Convention Center, and we can't wait to open our doors on June 7th.
You guys always do, you and James always do it big, and I mean, you said you have Chevy Chase, which is a huge get, and then you get Beverly D'Angelo, huge. You also have the car here as well.
We do. We have the vacation car, so there's a rare opportunity to get a picture with the Griswolds with the famous vacation car as well. So yeah, it's exciting for fans of all ages. Like we have Jeremy Miller here today signing autographs for free. We have Tara Spencer-Nairn from Corner Gas as well, but what the shows do is allow us to add to our inventory. We add a lot of rare autographs.
Growing up as a kid, watching Growing Pains, this is an absolute thrill. Jeremy Miller is here. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm so happy to be up here. This is my first time to Niagara Falls, so.
Now, it's been a while since the show, but as soon as I saw you, I knew who you were.
The dimples still give it away, you know. It's one of the dead giveaways.
Yeah. What was it like being on that show? Take us back. I mean, people are still talking about it. It still airs today. Such an iconic show.
It's truly a blessing to be a part of such a great show. And it wasn't just that it was a show that connected with people that people loved, which is wonderful, because that's one of the reasons I love coming to the signings, doing the cons and stuff, is because I get to hear from the fans what the show meant to them. You know, what episode really touched them, all that stuff. And that's amazing that, you know, to have that kind of impact on people's lives. But the other side of that is we had a great set. We had great people. It was one of those like lightning in a bottle kind of a moment that never happens again, because we were a 200-person family on set. Yes. You know, cast, crew. I mean, we knew our camera guys' kids' names. We knew our lighting guys' children. We were just one gigantic family, and to be a kid in Hollywood on a set like that was about as good as it gets.
Tara, obviously everybody still recognizes you for your great work on Corner Gas. How does it feel many years later to still be recognized and people coming up to you?
You know what? It's an honor, honestly. That show was so great for us. It was such an iconic show, and something like that doesn't happen all the time in Canada. There's a handful of shows that happens. So the fact that I kind of get to be a part of something that people still love to share with their families, that feels really special. And some of the most flattering, things that happen are like young kids coming up to me, and it's always like, oh my God, my dad loves you, or it's always, my dad loves your show. And it continues to be a show that families get to watch, and now as a mother I can appreciate a family show so much more. And what that does, getting a family together to enjoy something. So this is the first time I brought my kids along. I've worked with Chris and Icon for quite a few events, and I love supporting them. And he was like, you know what, bring your kids. My kids are going to be here. It's a family fun event. Normally cons, I don't want to bring my kids because that's a lot of money that mommy's going to be spending to...
And you're working and enjoying talking to people, and as a parent too, I know you don't want to constantly, now where are they? Where?
No, but this is a great event, and my husband's here, the kids are here, it's Niagara Falls. We keep promising them that we would come here, so we've turned it into this awesome weekend, so it's really fun, yeah.
Jim, this is an amazing afternoon here. What do you think of the crowd coming out?
I think it's awesome. There's a big appetite for anything to do with Hollywood, anything to do with childhood, anything to do with anything that brings back memories. I think it's our way of hanging on to memories, like one of the Bruce Springsteen songs about the glory days. I think this is people reliving the glory days right here in Niagara Falls. And what I love here is they've got talk about icon autographs. There's iconic items available too. When I look at the Suzanne Summers Thigh Master, oh my God, I had such a crush on Suzanne Summers, Three's Company, oh my God. The last time I saw a Thigh Master was when I was at Jack Custer's house. It was a bit awkward, but I wasn't sure, but he said it was a souvenir thing. So I said, oh, good for you.
And it all started at Dave & Buster's. Do we know what year this is now? Because I know COVID kind of messed us up when we were lost.
It's year 11, so COVID, of course, our years are getting a little mixed up. And the grand opening here, it really feels like the first Dave & Buster's and the first Comic Con we ever had. It's very organic here. Of course, our good friend who passed away, Lanny Poffa, was our first celebrity guest, and I know Lanny would have been here if he could have been. He would have been here celebrating with us today, but it really has that first year Comic Con feel. Thank you guys, thanks to the volunteers, and thanks to the community for their support.
Great day here in Niagara Falls at Icon Autograph's brand new location. Reporting for The Source, I'm Bob.
I'll tell you, we get no respect at all.
Romeo.